This is a moment in time for Oakland around early childhood. So we all know how important it is for kids 0 to 5 to get the support they need for their brain development, for kindergarten preparation, for their social emotional development. So the Oakland Starting Smart and Strong Collaborative sets out to bring together all these cross-sector actors. It is a tremendous table of passionate pro-kid advocates, all of whom are sort of coming together to say, how do we make sure that young people in Oakland and that families in Oakland have the supports that they need to raise their kids in our city?
Can you show me his face?
Oakland Starting Smart and Strong is a broad-based collaborative focused on supporting every young child in Oakland to help them succeed in kindergarten, regardless of their race or family income. Children of color often don't have access to supports and resources and experiences that their white peers do. And so a big part of our mission is making sure that everyone has access to these supports and services.
So I was a teacher. I taught in Oakland. I taught for 10 years. And I struggled, particularly with families. They did not receive me very well. And my husband said to me, have you ever thought about asking the families their vision for their kids instead of telling them yours? But I realized he was right. And I started connecting with families and asking them, what is your vision for your child?
Do you want a steak house?
We start off with asking families all their hopes and dreams that they have for their kids. And then the rest of the workshop series is really about how do we communicate with the child's teacher so that we're making sure those dreams are reality.
My hope for my son is just to be successful, to just do the right thing, to just be a good man.
I built it.
So African American students, particularly African American males, English language learners, students who are in foster care, oftentimes, if we look at the data, it shows that they are not achieving at the level that they could be. And so we design our outreach to make sure that we are meeting the needs of those families. Research shows that this kind of work really happens best on a team. At our last Oakland Starting Smart and Strong collaborative meeting, we had all the key stakeholders at the table. And we really thought about what do families need to know, feel, and do in order to be connected around kindergarten readiness. The collaborative recognizes that all of these stakeholders are key to a child's success.
For the first time, we have funding that is available for us to come at the same table, think about our services and where we're experts.
So there were so many lessons learned last year.
I'm actually a native of Oakland. I was born and raised here. I came from the same kind of trauma experiences that these children have come from.
We're gonna start like this. Can you put your hands in the air, please?
We can't do it by ourselves. I'm one person, so if I didn't have organizations like the New Teacher Center who's supporting this, WestEd who's providing expertise around trauma work, Oakland Starting Smart and Strong, that initiative alone allows us to think more critically about children's health. Through the Hellman approach, we've been able to have coaches and resources that has made a difference for Oakland Unified School District. On a tier 1 to 5, tier 5 being the highest, Oakland moved from being 2s and 3s to all 4s and 5s, which is like incredible. Those are gains because there's something very intentional that's happening in the quality of programming.
So we had a graduate last year, a parent. It's okay if I pull it out. This is unprompted. She texted the facilitator, "Your work in our community is imperative to young African American children's growth and readiness, not just for kindergarten, but for academics as a whole. I thank you for your dedication and enthusiasm to our children." So that's the kind of feedback that we get from families when the light bulb goes off and says, I can actually support my child.
Prior to this project, none of the Oakland Unified School District early childhood sites were doing developmental screenings. Now they're doing it across all of their sites, reaching over 1,100 children. What folks can learn from our project is that collaboration takes a long time. It takes a long time to build communication, trust, and respect among all of the different partners. But when you do, it's worth it because you're able to achieve innovative results and approaches that you might not have come up with by yourself. And so I think it's really worth the investment to work in a collaborative involving stakeholders from all different groups.
I will call you at 5 o'clock tomorrow morning and we can go together.
I think the future is exciting. I think we're gaining momentum. We're able to take some of the learnings from this project and bring it to the broader Oakland Unified School District setting. We've had folks from other entities ask us about the learnings of this project, so we're really excited to share this work and have it go, beyond Oakland Unified School District, within Oakland, and then beyond Oakland. And so we are really excited to work with others in other communities. We have a Boys of Color work group through Oakland Starting Smart and Strong, where we are lifting up these promising practices, and we'll be producing a toolkit that can be shared with other communities who may want to implement some of this as well.